So notice when the master returned, he does two things. He gives them a greater responsibility, and then he gives them a greater joy. The responsibility is when he says, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You've been faithful over a little, now I'm going to set you over much." I don't know what's all entailed there, but I do know, if you read through the New Testament, you get the idea that how we manage our worldly wealth does something for whether or not we inherit rewards when it comes to heaven. Jesus says, "Store up for yourself treasures in heaven where moth and rust don't destroy." This world's passing away. The money that you get in this world, you don't take with you. The government gets it, and then, or whatever. But there is a way to store up for yourself treasures in heaven. And so when you die and you stand before the Lord and you give an account for how you manage your worldly wealth, those who manage their wealth well will be given different kind of wealth, but still just as significant. They're in heaven. I don't know if you run your own universe or, I don't know what, but probably not that, but something. So since I don't know the rest, I'll just stop preaching on that part. Let's talk about the greater joy. He says, "Enter into the joy of your master." What's that joy? I don't know. But there are some clues. You read through the Gospels, you see Jesus is motivated by joy. There's a verse in Hebrews chapter 12, verse 2. I've got this on the screen. He encourages the church, look to Jesus, the founder and the perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him, he endured the cross, despising the shame, and now he's seated at the right hand of God. So something about this joy that Jesus saw, it motivated him to willingly lay down his life on the cross. So what did he see? What he saw was his bride. He saw the church. You know that from verses like Ephesians 5, you know it from Hebrews chapter 12. He saw, if you're a Christian, he saw you. And it was the thought of you being liberated from slavery to sin. It was the thought of you being called out of darkness into light, out of misery into hope, out of a failed marriage into a marriage that is healed and can display the gospel to the world so that other people might come to know him. It was the thought of his bride advancing the gospel throughout the rest of the world, healing and making right all that has been broken and been done wrong. That was his joy. And there comes a time in every Christian's life where you've got to ask yourself the question, will his joy be my joy? Will I be motivated by the same kind of joy that motivated my Lord? Will it, for me, be more important to see men and women from every tribe, tongue, and nation come to know Jesus Christ as Lord? Will that be more important to me than my stuff or my comfort or my own agenda?